Hi Cancer, welcome to your August 2021 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Cancer. This will not resonate with every Cancer that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone who needs to hear that message. If this reading is not for you at all, Cancer, I suggest checking out your other signs in different placements. Hi Cross Watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Cancer. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Cancer and Cross Watchers that energy is fluid. And this means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the most. All right, Cancer, let's get started. All right, let's go ahead and get started, Cancer. Sorry if you did hear my husband on the phone. Maybe you're going to receive a phone call soon from the person who is connected to your energy at this very moment. Page of Cups, dead center, water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. You could be connected to another water sign, perhaps another Cancer. Does not have to be the case in order for this reading to resonate. Ooh, Cancer. Ooh. Whoa. Okay. So let's get into this. What I heard when I was pulling out the cards, I want what I can't have. Cancer, this is someone who wasn't emotionally available to you, wasn't someone who showed you that they cared, showed you that you were the object of their desire, that I see very much so now that you're gone. I do feel this is someone that you felt rejected by. You felt like, you know, they had this front that you're just another thing, that this is just another fun time, and that it wasn't anything more than that, and it hurt you. So you protected yourself, you backed away, you walked away, or you just completely guarded yourself, and it's driving them insane, Cancer. They don't know, even though if it's very obvious to you, they don't know why you stopped talking, why you pulled back. But let me tell you something. If you've been putting yourself out there as the Queen of Wands, if you've been, dating, if you've been showing yourself off on social media and they still have access to that, or they somehow just still see you in some way, hear about you through mutual friends, they want you now more than ever. But it was a bit toxic. It was a bit, there was something about this connection that it was like they wanted you to be there at command when they needed you, when they wanted you, but it wasn't reciprocated. And you, I don't know, right now they kind of see you as a tease in some sort of way, whether that's what you're trying to put off or not. But the fact that they haven't, there's a block between the two of you that you've made, it's making them go insane. Okay, they want to see you again, they want to feel you again, they want to touch you again, but it does, I gotta say, feel very sexual here. My sacral chakra is very activated right now. Obviously, they're turned on by you. I mean, it wouldn't be a romantic connection if there wasn't any sexual desire, but you demand more. And I think, Cancer, you have no idea how much they've been thinking about you since you left. And they haven't revealed this, they haven't told you, and I think it's because in the recent past, if they tried to reach out to you, you either ignored it, you just sent like a very basic, brief message back to let them know you don't give a damn, or something that kind of resonates that type of energy. But the longer they're not seeing you, the longer they're not talking to you, the more this tension is building for you, the craving for you. They want to talk. They want to talk, but Cancer, they can't stand thinking about you being with anyone else, you seeing anyone else. They want you all to themselves. But why didn't you show it when you had the chance? Right? Bottom of the deck, exactly what I was saying. 6 of Pentacles, Taurus energy. There was a lack of give and take. Cancer, I feel that you felt you were taken for granted, that you weren't appreciated, you weren't valued. That, again, like, I feel they bailed on you with certain dates when you guys were supposed to hang out, when they were supposed to come over, or they were like extremely late. Say that, okay, let's meet me at my house at like 5 or 6, and then they show up at like 8. You're like, do you have a clock? Like, and they'd always have some sort of excuse, but man, you recognized it wasn't fair. And the moment, I think there was like some sort of last straw or something that broke the camel's back, where you said enough is enough, I'm not taking this anymore, and you set a boundary, or you just emotionally completely went cold. And it's because you gave so much into this. You wanted so much out of this, and for it to just be treated as if it was nothing, you're not a doormat. And they learned that the hard way. So let's get into this. At the root of this is the Page of Cups. So this is water energy, like I said. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Man, Cancer, they don't know how to reach out to you. They don't know what to say. They're struggling big time here. And I think they're really facing the fact that, you know, when they were seeing you, when they were talking to you, when you guys were having a thing, they were emotionally unavailable. And I think it's because they always thought you'd be there. But now that you're gone, their emotions are starting to play into this. And it still feels a bit immature. Like, you know, instead of really kind of reflecting on what they could have done to cause this, they kind of like, oh, well, Cancer's going to act like that. Okay. You know, that type of energy. Maybe there was someone who was significantly younger than you, or you were significantly younger than them. And even if you were younger than them, they still acted your age. Maybe even younger than that, you know? They just, their emotions are all over the place. And again, like I said, Cancer, if they see that you have been hanging out with other people, posting with other people, or even just like with the Queen of Wands, which we'll get to in a second, crossing this, posting some sexy ass fire pictures of you, they're in their feelings about that. And I'm hearing something about a one piece. I don't know if it's a one piece bathing suit or a bodysuit that they posted or you posted, but it really turned someone on, okay? And it's a nude bodysuit, I'm hearing. But yeah, they're in their feelings right now, Cancer. And they're kind of, I think you just had to put them in a timeout. Because honestly, I feel like someone's acting like a baby about this, is kind of what I'm picking up with the Page of Cups as well. And if they did try to come at you incorrectly, you sent them back to the drawing board, sent them back to the timeout corner. No, that's not going to work. Come back when you've thought about this a bit more. Someone could be a writer, a blogger. Someone could have a Tumblr page that's really popular. I don't know why I'm picking up on Tumblr. But someone is just, they're in a bit of a fury over you not just, you're giving them the same medicine they gave you, basically. And what's crossing this, and this is what's really driving them insane, Cancer, is the Queen of Wands, Aries energy. You're exactly their type. You are the one that knows how to turn them on. The way you look, the way you sound, the way you feel, you lure them in. And I think, Cancer, You lured them in when you met them in some sort of way. Even if it was like on a dating app and you guys met, like there's something that you were doing to let them know you were interested, but you weren't going to make the first move. You were going to wait to see if they'll come catch the vibe, catch the signals you were sending. And man, did they catch them. I mean, they really love your curves if you have curves. If you don't have curves, they just love your hips, your thighs, something about them. Some of you could have been doing squats recently, and they're working, by the way. I'm hearing bottom heavy, so even, regardless if you're male or female, like some of you guys have just like really strong muscular legs, calves, thighs, that really turns them on. And I'm seeing something about ankle boots as well. Or like, those like Tim boots or high tops maybe that someone always wears. But whatever you're still doing is still driving them crazy. And they describe you to their friends as being hot and sexy with the Queen of Wands. And maybe you're even going out more without them. And that's kind of making them feel some way, because you'd always invite them to go out with your friends or to go to parties or bars. Now you're not. You're going alone or with your girls, with your boys. That type of thing. What's crowning this is the Page of Pentacles. Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. They want to offer something here to you, Cancer. But this is part of the plan they're trying to think of too. Especially also with like the Page of Cups, where you see that guy kind of like having a certain plan, throwing it away. Here, I'll bring up the image here. Like, all that like trash type of paper of, no, this isn't going to work, that isn't going to work. Like they're trying to think of a way to come back into your life where you will take them back. But I gotta tell you something, Cancer, this person's still very much on their own terms, their own way. Like, this dude kind of looks possessive of her, right? And it's like they don't like the fact you're just not doing it their way anymore, and that their way isn't working. And that's something to think about. Even if the sexual chemistry is strong, the passions are strong, they're still very stubborn. They're still very, just not complying to what it is you want from this. And it's not like you're asking much with the Six of Pentacles. It's just what's fair. But they want to run the show. But they're learning they're not running the show, are they? What's rooting this is the Seven of Wands. Leo energy. Yeah, there's a guard up. This is that energy I was talking about, where even there's like, coming from someone's end, a bit of passive aggression. You're not going to forthrightly say like, you really pissed me off, but I'll give you some hints until you figure it out. I mean, you're not playing around anymore, Cancer. You're not going to let this person play with you. And I even feel maybe the last time they hit you up, for some of you, they even try to come off on some friend vibes. Oh, how have you been doing? I saw that you went to this. Did you have fun? Well, let's talk about what we really need to talk about here. Why do you care if I went to a barbecue last Sunday, or I went out with my friends this time? Because you weren't there, and I'm not waiting for you to call. I'm not waiting for you to text. I'm doing me. And I do feel, Cancer, a part of you, like, for some of you, like, yeah, you would really like to see this person completely changed, to give their heart out, to give their soul out. But I think a part of you knows that that's someone they just aren't right now. So until they can kind of grow up, until they can kind of show up, your guard will be up. In the recent past, we have the Devil card, Capricorn energy. Yeah, so a couple things from this card here. Cancer, you knew that this wasn't right for you, that this person was toxic, they were manipulative, they were possessive, or jealous, or just, if it's none of those things, they just were a bit self-centered in some way. And it's like they wanted you to chase them, they wanted you to beg them, they wanted you to make them feel like they were in control of the situation the entire time. But you're not the one. You're not the one to convince that that's anything you want to be a part of or want to do. And I think, Cancer, that they used their sexual skill in bed or their seduction to keep you in this loop. But even for some of you, like, I don't know if after, you know, they kind of showed you they couldn't care or showed you they couldn't reciprocate, do you just see them as like a booty call right now? Or maybe you felt like they saw you as one. Someone just got their nails done. I'm smelling some like nail polish, maybe a new set of acrylics. They look good, by the way. But let's go ahead and clarify this Devil card in case there's anything I'm missing from that. The Hangman. You were waiting for them to change. You really did kind of wait things out way too long than you, or much longer than you needed to, Cancer. And when you kind of started to get out of the illusion, you kind of started to get out and seeing the reality for what it was, as uncomfortable as it was, you kind of decided that this person just wasn't going to be good for you, or that they weren't going to change. Others of you, maybe you just feel like, okay, they have some demons to face, they have some things to deal with, I've done so much, this is on them. And maybe even at the bottom of the deck we have Temperance here, Sagittarius energy, also Libra energy that I feel with this card for me as a reader personally. Some of you may still be waiting for this person to change deep down in your heart, but I think slowly but surely you're wondering if this is a realistic expectation. I do feel at times you may feel tempted to reach out. I do feel at times you do feel tempted to give in to them again, but there's a part of your heart that's like, no, Cancer. You know, it's like the angel on your shoulder, the good angel, and like the little bad devil on the other side, and the good angel has been really speaking in your ear. Because when you did that little ego part of you take control to just give in to this person, it never worked out. You learned this the hard way. But I think you're awakened now to this. What you need to know about this situation, Cancer, Knight of Swords, Gemini energy, they want to talk. They want to reach out. But it feels like a conqueror type of energy here, just to be proven right that you are still in their court, still on their side, that you would still do what they wanted to do at the time that they want it, that you'd still be available, you'd still be there. You know, this person's ego is a bit inflated, let's just say. And I think that what's bothering them so much, Cancer, is that you kind of popped that ego, popped that inflation. And maybe before, yeah, you did accommodate. Maybe before, yeah, you did give in. But I don't think it's going to play out the way they expect it to this time around, Cancer, because you've grown from this. And again, it's like, if you want to approach me, you better approach me correctly. But I think your friends and family members wouldn't be very happy to hear if you were back with this person. Whether that matters or not, I don't know. I'm just tuning into that energy. Someone's favorite position is definitely doggy style. Always. Okay? But yeah, just, I feel like they just want to be proven right that you still care. And if they do reach out and do talk, they're wanting to see if you would respond the way that they hope you would. But they want to talk. They just don't know how to reapproach you. They know this is a battle. A battle they may not win if they're going to keep up with their old ways, not change. And of course, like, no tarot reader would ever, one with good intentions would never tell you to go back to someone that is toxic, that is damaging to you. And if that's the case, don't go back. And do I see a lot of change here? Not really. I just see that they're having a hissy fit because you're not complying in this moment. But to see how this is going to turn out, will they reach out? Will they, watch you walk away? Will they do something about it? We're going to go ahead and take that to the extended reading. But before we go, I will pull a card from this Messages of Love Oracle cards here. And I'm going to see if there's anything else you need to know about this person, about how they feel, what they think. Different pages. Yeah, different pages of an entirely different book. You and this person don't share the same vision. Yeah, I think a lot of you figure that out, especially with the Hanged Man here in the recent past, with retreat. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. You definitely retreated from this person. You definitely pulled back. And some of them may even tell people that you ghosted them. I don't even know if that's really the case. You really tried hard to make it work with this person, but when you felt like you were just used again and again, you did something about it. You gave up. You were like, I don't deserve this. And you just went cold, or you just disappeared almost. But I think a lot of you do realize that this person wants something that you're not willing to give at this point, and what you want, they can't give. But will that change? Will this silence that you're giving them make them want to do something about it? Or will they just still marinate in their own misery? I don't know. We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. If you'd like to join me there, I'm going to overturn this card to see the likely outcome and pull some oracle cards as well to dive into this likely outcome and deeper into this connection. If you'd like to join me there, just open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where you depart, Cancer, I hope that this has resonated with you in some way. If it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Want to win a free 30-minute reading with me? Check out the description box to see how you can enter your chance to win a personal reading with me that I only give out once every month to a lucky subscriber, in case you're interested. I love you, Cancer, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Cancer.